The morning light felt gentle that day, like the world was taking a slow, deep breath. I was sitting at the dining table, sipping coffee, when Lily walked in holding a small, old-looking book tied with a pale blue ribbon. She smiled and placed it in front of me.
Found this in an antique shop yesterday. It's called the Diary of Mishara. I thought you'd like this.
The pages looked worn, edges yellowed, like someone had read it 100 times before. On the first page, written in soft handwriting, was a line that felt almost alive: "Some loves aren't chosen. They simply find you." My name is Mishara. I'm 21, a university student who spends more time in libraries than in lectures. But lately, I've been spending my afternoons somewhere else, at the little bookshop behind campus. That's where I met her. Her name was Lora, the woman who owned that bookshop. She was at least twice my age, yet carried herself with an ageless kind of grace. A woman in her 40s, confident, warm, with eyes that looked like they'd read 1,000 lives between the pages she sold. She wasn't like anyone I'd ever met. Every time I walked in, she'd look up from her desk and smile, that quiet, knowing smile. I started going there every day. Sometimes I'd buy books I didn't even need, just to see her hands touch the covers before passing them to me. I noticed everything: the soft laugh lines at the corners of her mouth, the faint scent of paper and perfume that lingered in the air, the way her brown hair shimmered in the late afternoon light. I didn't plan to fall for her, but love never asks for permission. So Mishara fell for her friend?
Not just a friend. Keep reading. It's get deeper.
That evening, I followed the sound of rain through the city. I didn't know where I was going, I just kept walking, until the lights of the bookshop disappeared behind me. I think my heart already knew where she lived before I did. I found it at the edge of town, a tiny house with peeling paint, half hidden behind a wooden fence. There was a lamp by the door, and I saw her shadow moving inside.
I wanted to give you this. I've been thinking about you every day.
You shouldn't feel like you have to impress me, Mishara. I'm twice your age. This isn't ordinary.
I know, but age doesn't matter to me. I like you, Lora. I've liked you from the first time you smile at me.
It's dangerous, what you're feeling. I don't want you to get hurt.
I don't care. I want to be here, with you. Even for a moment.
You're so young, and you make me feel like I'm seeing the world again. And you make me feel like I belong somewhere.
I realized then, love doesn't follow rules. It doesn't care about age, or reason, or caution. It's just two hearts that choose to beat for each other.
Mishara, I can't cook if you hold me like this.
Then don't let go. Lora, let's go somewhere far. A place with no people, no noise, no questions.
To an island.
Just you, and me.
Let's go.
That's how we decided, two women in a tiny kitchen, choosing a whole new world in one breath. And from that night, our plan began. Secret. Silent. Just love and escape. 2 years passed like a long, soft dream. The hut we built sits deep inside the jungle, woven from wood, palm leaves, and our own hands. We live far from the shoreline now, wrapped in green silence and sunlight filtered through giant trees. I step outside, brushing aside the curtain of vines. Lora is waiting by the river, wearing the tiger skin wrap we stitched together last summer. I wear mine too, rough, warm, and proud, like a mark of who we've become. Life changed us. We don't look like a bookshop girl and a customer anymore. We look like two women claimed by the island, and by each other. We hunt small animals with handmade spears. We gather fruits and herbs from the deep forest. We swim swim in the cold river every evening, our laughter echoing between the stones. We sleep tangled under the stars, hearing only wind and the sea far away. We came here to disappear. But instead, we found a life that felt more real than anything before. 2 women on a forgotten island. A love born in a bookshop. Now living as one heartbeat in the jungle.
I need same type of adventure.
The climb began earlier than planned. The morning sky was still gray when Lily tightened her backpack straps and smiled at me like this was the start of something big. Lily always finds ways to turn a simple trip into an adventure. This time, it was a rainforest mountain. Just the 2 of us. Short dresses, bad decisions, and a promise to watch the world from the top. The trail was narrow, roots like snakes, rocks loose under our feet. Rainforest air felt heavy, warm, alive.
Kavya, if I fall, you're carrying me.
Please don't fall. I can barely carry my own bag. We climbed anyway, holding hands when the path turned steep, pushing each other forward when our legs burned. A monkey jumped across a branch above us, and Lily shrieked before hiding behind me. We weren't adventurers. We were 2 city girls trying to survive nature with short dresses and 0 preparation. Halfway up, rain misted through the trees. Our dresses clung to our skin, our hair sticking to our faces. But Lily kept smiling, always. Reaching the summit by late afternoon, we reached a narrow clearing at the very top. Clouds drifted below us. The wind carried the smell of wet earth and wild flowers. It felt like standing on the edge of the world, with the only person who ever felt like home. We set up a small tent, more like fought with it. It collapsed twice, and Lily fell on me laughing until we both couldn't breathe. Night falls as darkness wrapped the mountain. We lit a tiny lantern and sat wrapped in one blanket. Below us, the rainforest looked like an endless ocean of shadows. Lily rested her head on my shoulder.
One night. Let's just stay here. Feel the wind, forget the whole world exists.
With you. I could stay anywhere. She kissed me, slow, warm, the kind that carries the entire journey inside it. The kind that feels like a promise. We lay down together near the edge of the cliff, the blanket wrapped around both our bodies, the lantern glowing like a tiny star beside us. We came for adventure. We found challenges, rain, slippery rocks, fear. But in the end, on top of that mountain, we found peace. We found us. The night held us gently, and for that one quiet moment, the whole world felt like ours.